What's up, guys? Matt here with the Colorado Spirits Collective. I'm joined by Kim Immel, and we're here at Blackhat Distillery in Colorado Springs. What's going on, Kim?
How you doing?
Good. All right. So, like I said, we're here at Blackhat, and here to learn a little bit about it today. So, you want to tell us how it got started and where the name
Sure.
came from?
So we opened September of 2019, and the Blackhat kind of comes from everybody throughout history kind of has changed history for better. Has worn a black hat, kind of, and our rum actually says the royals and rebels. So Blackhat is an idea of the miscreants or the history changers. So that's kind of how it came about.
Cool. And then how specifically did the distillery get started?
So there were at the beginning three partners, that decided, well, they all loved booze. One of them, Matt Bono, he is the owner of Boxing Brothers Cider, and then Joe Costco is our main owner, and then we have our accountant Dave Barnum, and then me. So I'm kind of the last one on board, really.
Gotcha.
So, I'm sorry. Yeah, this used to be a Bluefish distillery. I don't know if anybody remembers that. And they came in and they were closing their doors, and they decided to open them back up. So that's how they built the distillery.
Gotcha. And then, how did you get into kind of the spirits world? And
well, I had been. It was kind of a funny story. So about 6 years ago now, I started distilling in my basement. Tired of buying $70 bottles of crappy whiskey and stuff like that, stuff that I didn't really care for. And I thought, well, maybe I could make my own. Turns out I started making really bad sugar shine, like, stuff I would throw out. But then eventually it got better and better. So I met Matt Bono at the cider place, and started bringing him some of my stuff because we became really close friends, and he started trying it, and they really enjoyed it. And so through after they started this place, they had a previous distiller, and something happened there. I don't really know. I don't want to get too much into it. And they said, hey, we need somebody. Do you think you could come in? And I was like, I've been doing it in my basement on a 10-gallon still. Like, am I ready for this? I don't know. I came in, looked at everything, told them my opinions, and honestly, I thought it was the worst job interview I ever had, because I, really was kind of awestruck, and I didn't seem very, in my opinion, put together. But as I'm driving home, Matt calls me, hey, come back tomorrow, and we want to start. And so it was a big shock to go from a 10-gallon still in my basement to a 500 and a 200-gallon still. But here we are.
Went from some high school distilling to some major leagues. Pretty quick there.
It was a big learning curve. I've never experienced anything like that before. It's just from comfortable to completely out of my element, and then having to, electrician, plumber, kind of just fixing stuff. So. Yeah, it was crazy.
Pretty cool story, though.
Yeah.
To start from, like you said, the basement.
We're here, so. Never thought I'd be in this position. I didn't start it to become this. I just did it because I liked it. And it was one of those hobbies that just hooks you, and you just want to keep going. Yeah,
for sure. Got the lineup in front of us. You want to walk us through each?
Sure.
Each one?
We'll start far this way. So this is our Dueler's Dark. This is it's basically a reposado tequila. Sorry, agave. We're not in Mexico, can't call it tequila. Our agave. We do source our agave from Mexico, so it comes right from an 8th generation farm. So it's, milled, depulped, sent to us. So there's little handling as
tequila. You just can't call it tequila.
It is tequila. You just can't call it tequila. Right. Absolutely right. Yep. So this is our agave aged on French oak, which kind of is our play towards a whiskey, because Colorado is a huge whiskey state. We don't produce it right now, maybe in the future. Yeah. So it's kind of our draw to get people to come in in a whiskey heavy town.
Yeah.
And this is our Blanco, so same agave, just unaged. This actually won an award in 2020.
And then how long do you age?
So it's only aged for about a month on chips. We're not looking to get a lot of wood flavor. French oak is a strong wood anyway, so it imparts a lot of flavor quickly. So we don't want to overdo it. So it's only about a month in chips.
That's crazy, the color difference that 1 month
Yeah, I mean,
gives
you put anything in a barrel for 1 month and you don't get a lot of color out of it. But that's a property of chips too.
Right.
You know, chips has a lot more surface area, so we can bleed or pull color and flavor out faster. So then our Blanco Agave, same agave, just unaged. This actually won silver in the United States Spirits Competition in 2020.
Nice.
So our first year in business,
killed it.
We did pretty well. I tell a funny story, or Jess tells a funny story. My wife. So the awards came out at like midnight. She's up at like 2 o'clock looking for the awards. I wake up a little after, just because I woke up, and she's like, "Look at this! Look at this!" And I was like, "We only won silver." Like, I mean, that was my first reaction. And she's like, "You dummy! Like, you won a medal." Yeah.
That's funny.
So this is our R&R rum, our Royals and Rebels rum, and this is like a Caribbean style rum, more on the sweeter side. It's a mixture of a grade of molasses called number 100. It's a little less cooked down, a little less bitter, and then a little bit of sugar. This actually won a gold medal in that same competition in 2020. This is our island rum, and this is a 100% backstrap, so it's really strong, really funky. So it's a Jamaican style. We had Matt Bono, the other owner. He really likes Caribbean style rum. He said, "Hey, can you do that?" I was like, "I can try." And we came out, and then this one won silver in that same competition. So.
Nice.
And then one that we're completely out of stock on is our brandy, which we also make. That won a gold. So we put 4 spirits in and won 2 golds and 2 silvers.
Yeah, pretty good.
So in our first year, we were pretty stoked.
Yeah, I guess that's a good reason to be out of it. It's a gold winner. So
yeah, it's in just like everything else that's going on right now. Like sourcing is getting harder and harder, and prices are going up. So we're not a huge consumer of it, so we're down at the bottom when people want to buy like thousands of gallons at a time. And
you're like, I'll take 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what happens. I mean, it's just part of the game, and we're trying to source different suppliers.
Nice. So your brandy won the gold. Your rums both won silver.
No, this one won gold.
Or sorry, that one won gold too. My bad. But what other awards have you guys won?
So Ashley, our head bartender and bar manager, she last year in 2020 was the Independent's best bartender in the Springs. This year she was 3rd in the Gazette for best bartender in the Springs, and she is a tequila expert, agave expert.
Yeah.
I don't want to get anybody mad at me for calling it tequila, but it's tequila. So she's been to Jalisco, Mexico, to the distilleries. She's blended her own agave. She's picked them. So Ashley knows tequila. So.
Yeah. Last time we were here, she whipped up some badass drinks for us.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Delicious for sure.
And it actually helps me make a better product, so she can make a better cocktail. So.
Yeah. And then we touched on it a little bit earlier. You want to tease some stuff for us? So,
2021 is going to be huge for us. We got a lot of stuff coming. I don't want to get into, like I said, I can't. But what I can tease is we are going to be putting out a lemon cello. So this is as traditional as I could find to make it. So it's me hand peeling 20 pounds of lemon. Because they don't want any of the white rind in it, so it's peeling lemons, sugar, and then our base rum, which I guess that's not traditional, making it in Italy with rum, but so that should be coming down in a couple weeks. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah. I guess the cool thing about obviously being a craft distillery is you can kind of do your own way of making classic types of spirits and that kind of thing.
Yeah, that is true. It gives us a lot of leeway one way or the other. I try to. I don't want to say I'm super traditional because that wouldn't be true, but I learn the traditional way and then see if I can kind of do it my way.
Make it your own.
Yeah,
for sure. That's cool. And then, so we're at the distillery. So you want to tell us where?
Yeah,
where
so
you can find it?
we're kind of off the beaten path a little bit but we are at the airport in Powers, right behind the DMV that everybody has to spend hours waiting at. So if you have a bad time at the DMV, come have a drink with us. But so we're 5745 Industrial Place, Suite A. So.
Cool. And then where can we find you on social media?
We're all over Instagram at Blackhat, Facebook. You can follow us there. We're going to slowly get into the TikTok phase. We want to do the tequila challenge and see if we can convert some people.
What's the tequila challenge?
Try and take a shot of tequila without making a face.
Yeah. Maybe we can try that after.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So thanks for sitting down with us.
Thanks for coming.
Appreciate it. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. We'll be doing some more giveaways, daily content, that kind of thing. So thanks for tuning in.